300 frames a second, 150 frames a second. These are things people wanted.
Yeah.
And here it is.
Yeah, we decided that this wasn't necessarily an entirely new camera. It wasn't something that we were going to go out and say, oh, it's new URSA Extreme or create a whole new product around. But it definitely felt like we had the technology to create this next generation URSA Mini Pro G2.
All new electronics.
Yeah, the sensor package is a new sensor package in there. When you look at the physicalness of the camera, it's still the same physical camera. Sure, we've made the USB-C capable of being able to record to an external device. That's new. But really, it's this new sensor package, which is the same frame size, still has the same many of the same functionality, and we've just been able to add some more color science. There certainly is a faster readout that's going to help with that jello effect when we have the rolling shutter, but certainly it's things like the higher frame rates that people are going to be most attracted to. So not enough to quite have a entirely new camera for, but certainly a worthy update to have this new camera be launched in the market at the same price as the original URSA Mini Pro, and that's what we've announced just a few weeks ago and started shipping it this week at NAB.
Well, there's a lot of features in it that aren't in the URSA Mini Pro. Like a good example, not only is the frame rates, but it's the 1/3 ISO stop.
Yeah, being able to do some of these extra controls that we've been able to have, being able to do the dark pixel shading, being able to have a little more color calibration, day 3. You know, these are things that we've been able to add in because of some of these new updates we put in there. Again, not necessarily entire features where you'd say, I'm going to rebrand the camera and make it a whole new camera, but certainly nice additions that we feel like will give more life to the URSA Mini Pro.
Not that y'all need to rebrand the camera. It's a beautiful camera already. It creates beautiful images. I just feel like you guys are just slowly improving and improving and improving, and I think it's a good improvement for us to use it.
I think that the one thing that we always kind of joke about is like we've been a camera manufacturer for 7 years, and while that original cinema camera was such a great camera and made such a great image, like when you see how far we've come in those 7 years, all the lessons we've learned, all the feedback we've gotten from customers, this is just another example of how we've taken that feedback, put it into a product, put it out there, and like you said, just tremendous images that we've seen from the few customers that we've been able to see a few cameras. Now they're going to get out to the greater public out there, and we can't wait to see what people will do with the camera.
Thank you.
You're welcome.